Hi, everyone, and welcome. We've got a special one for you, as tonight's action is... Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. We look at Atlanta, sitting fourth in the conference early on, and looking to move into that top tier. And, of course, Miami, back 2.5 games.
Well, right now for the Hawks, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. We've got Jaime Jaquez. Tyler Hero is out there with Jonas. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Santos in at the point. So it's Miami now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Jonas from outside the arc. Santos pulls it in. George passes to the chosen one. Kicks it to George. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Santos to the inside. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. Oh, and Johnson slams it in. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
Here's Hero, following the score by Atlanta. Here's Jonas. 23 points his last outing. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, when you look at Hero's numbers, this is a guy who shoots a good percentage from deep with a high volume.
The chosen one, the pass to George. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Over to the wing. Three-pointer Jonas. It doesn't go for him. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Santos. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Now here's Hero. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game.
Yeah, Tyler Hero always under control in the mid-range area of the floor.
Here's Santos. Right side Johnson. Here's Santos. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Shot clock at 2. And Atlanta misses again. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Jonas. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Miami shooting their first free throws of this game. The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Hawks trail by 3. Here's Santos. There's the screen by Johnson. The chosen one, the pass to Johnson. From the arc. It's rebounded by George. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. First free throw is good. Mobo, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Both shots good from the stripe.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. The shot by Iacochonis, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Picked up by Okongwu for three. George. And Atlanta misses again. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Hero. They set the pick. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Santos. He played a great game against Golden State. Sends it home from three-point land. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Hero outside. From downtown, the rebound by Atlanta.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Picked up by Okongwu. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
15 seconds.
Jaquez against Johnson. There's the screen. Three-pointer Iacochonis. 5 on the clock. Hero outside. Shot to stop the run.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Newell, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Corey Kispert subbed in for Johnson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Well, I love that right there. Tyler Hero giving you a little attitude.
Here's Santos. And that one good. Santos has got 6.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Here's Iacochonis, covered by Alexander Walker. May passes to Hero. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got 4 rebounds in the game. Kispert outside. Here's Santos. He has 6. And here's Alexander Walker. To the right side. Here's Newell. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing. Heat trail by 4. Three-pointer Iacochonis. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And when it comes to Jaquez, his best trait might be his decision-making out of the wing position.
Here's Santos. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
So it's Miami now, following the score by Atlanta. To the middle. It's picked off. Here's Iacochonis. And let's have a look at the centers and power forwards around the league who have been hot from the three-point arc over the past 10 games. Fourth, Jaime Jaquez.
And we all love to talk about floor spacing. Well, this group of bigs provide exactly that, which is what makes them so special.
Well, you really stretch out defenses when you have big guys on your team who can shoot it like that.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams changing it up here. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And Miami with a change here, too. Marshall, he's checked in for Bates. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Then it's Keyshawn George. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Santos in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. And stolen by Bay. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. And there's the screen. Here's Yakachonis. 11 points in the game. 4 on the clock. No good with the triple.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Jimmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
Here's Santos. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Alexander Walker. Picked up by Okongwu. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
They're working themselves to the line, using great fakes and getting into the body of a shot blocker.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Here's Yakachonis. 11 points in the game. Pass to Bay. There's the screen. Here's Mobo. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mobo's got his second basket of the night.
And good awareness by Bay. I mean, he has a nice feel for when his guys are uncovered.
George outside. Okongwu, a screen on Bay. George with it. Now guarded by Bay. The chosen one. The pass to Johnson. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Miami with a rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds now. Marshall with it. Working on George. Right wing. Pass to Yakachonis. From behind the arc. Nice D from Alexander Walker.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Jovic, and Tyler Herro subbed in for Marshall. Herro with the bucket.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Santos. He's got 12, and there's the drive. Johnson on the wing. Here's Santos. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Man, how about the confidence Johnson possesses? That's a phenomenal job right there, using his body control and finishing.
Here's Yakachonis. 11 points in the game. To the paint. It's stolen by Okongwu. Down low. And George with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Rejected by Okongwu.
Ooh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards. That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Three-pointer Yakachonis. Nails it from 3. Yakachonis has got 14 points for the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Bay. Here's Mobo. George defending. It's stolen. And they're pushing it up. And he lobs it up top.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
21.
Heat trail by 10. Here's Yakichonis. 14 points for him. Outside Adebayo. Hero for 3. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
The chosen one. The pass to Okongwu. It's a 3-on-3 fast break.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. You think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
The shot off that time. Atlanta leading by 5. With the drive.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Jaquez. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Here's Santos. Denied by Adebayo.
And that's what you can always count on from Bam. He is ready to turn away any chance at the rim.
Hero for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see you. That's your point guard getting up.
Here's Yakichonis, following the score by Atlanta. And again, no good by Miami. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The Warriors not feeling the love. And with Steph Curry injured, man, that's tough. He's not just an elite scorer.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Heat.
I'd like to see him take it aside, man. Too many threes, too many wild threes. Got to tighten it up.
Yeah, a lot. Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Hawks lead by 6. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Tyler Hero is out there with Yakichonis. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And so here is Miami. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Okongwu. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Santos. Now here's Alexander Walker. Off. The mark there with a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Driving in. Hero for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Hero's got 19 points.
And this is an area where Tyler Hero is so dangerous. No hesitation off the catch.
There's the screen by Johnson. The chosen one, the pass to Johnson. George for three, on target from range. George has got 10.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Back to Adebayo. Adebayo rocking the rim.
Oh my goodness, 2 loud points for Bam.
Picked up by Okongwu. Takes it inside. Santos can't get it to go.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Jaquez no good. The Hawks lead by 4. Throws it up high. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He is soaring on that one. Johnson going up high to get his hands on it.
Outside Adebayo. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Jaquez. And the 3 off target. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Oh, deflected. Here's Okongwu. That one is off. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Here's Yakichonis. Six on the shot clock. Miami, no good that time either. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. There's the screen by Johnson. The chosen one, the pass to George. 3-pointer, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Yakichonis. He's got 14. Gets the 3 to fall. Hero's got 22 points.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
Back to Okongwu. And stolen by Adebayo. George over to help. Adebayo finds Hero. For the tie. The rebound by Atlanta. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Santos. To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, he is a very mobile 6'9" wing, and Johnson is showing you he's a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
Now Jaquez. The 3. Cranes the triple. Jaquez has got 5 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Santos. He's got 18. And there's a pick. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jaime Jaquez. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson is just a do-it-all kind of guy. He can hit the 3, he can create offense for his teammates, and then he gives you great effort defensively.
Heat trail by 4. Hero outside. Pass to Yakichonis. Fires the 3. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Out to the wing. Miami moving it around. Pass to Hero. Takes a 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's George. And it's Miami with a rebound. It's Jaquez on the wing. And that one's on target from the wing. And it's 7 points for Jaime Jaquez.
And you can see Jaquez has put a lot of time in working on that catch-and-shoot game.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Mobo, he's checked in for Miami. And now with a break, here are the best pass. Heat trail by 14. Jalen Johnson is out there with Newell. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's George. And it's Santos in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Marshall outside. Here's the pick. Pass to Mobo. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here we go. 1-on-1. Here's George. Here's Newell. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
There's a screen by Marshall. Bay from long range. The rebound by Atlanta. Santos has got 9 rebounds now.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Yakachonis.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
And the Hawks making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. There's a screen by Johnson. The chosen one, the pass to George. Here's Santos. There's a screen by Johnson. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Here's Okongwu. Yakachonis grabs the board.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
That one goes. Count it. Yakachonis has got 21.
Woo, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
The chosen one, the pass to George. Here's Santos. He's covered by Bay. Lets a floater go. Pass to Okongwu. Marshall right side. Here's Yakachonis. To the middle. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism. Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
And stolen by Bay. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Three-pointer Yakachonis. Rebounded by Johnson.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a nice look right there. You can run your offense through Johnson. He's that talented.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. The Heat making a switch here. Hero's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie, thanks. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That'll be a second foul of the game. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jovic.
Number 13, Bam Adebayo.
Adebayo against Okongwu. With the fadeaway. Adebayo, no good.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Monday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Pass to Mobo. Hero on the wing. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Hero's got 24 points.
Man, this guy is a natural bucket getter. It is so difficult to slow him down.
The chosen one, the pass to Okongwu. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside for Bay. They set the pick. Hero left side. Just 5 to shoot. An easy 2 on the layup. Hero's got 10 points in just the second half.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And so he hits both. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Both good from the line that time. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world. He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
To the inside. Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here's Santos. The kick out to Johnson. George sets a screen. Shot clock at 3. The shot by Johnson, no good. Heat trail by 11. Pass to Hero. And the deficit down inside single digits.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. The chosen one, the pass to Johnson. Here's Santos. And it's Miami with a rebound. Jonas has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, he needs to settle down a little bit. You don't want to leave this game because of foul trouble.
Kicks it to Hero. It's Jaquez on the wing, covered by Johnson. Back to Hero. Clock at 6. Ooh, costly foul. Foul there. That'll sit them to the line for 3. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
the previous play is under review.
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Falls for Hero.
And one thing you notice about Tyler Hero, this guy has unlimited confidence, and as a teammate, it's infectious.
And he's good on the second. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Santos. No good again that time.
And that one bounced their way. But the rebounding differential has been significant. They're minus 10 in that regard.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Jaquez up top, covered by Johnson. Adebayo. Bam, going to work inside.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Santos. Outside, Alexander Walker. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Hero! And yes, sir! Hits the wide-open J.
He's giving his all here in the fourth, sinking 4 of 5 shots.
Here's Santos. Outside, Alexander Walker. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Santos. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Jaquez buries it from outside.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Stolen by Hero. Beautiful connection for the alley-oop finish.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
Beyond the arc. Ooh, it doesn't go. Hawks trail by 3. Outside George. From deep. Oh, it's off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hero. Oh, he missed the jumper. The Hawks shooting at a respectable 49%. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
Lets it go from 11. Adebayo. Strong work by Adebayo.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Here's George from downtown. Can't get it to go.
Well, if you take low-percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making this.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And they need to continue to play with urgency. Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
First free throw is good, and that'll put them up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
Johnson outside, fires the 3. Oh, the long ball, no good. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
So the Heat win it, and they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Let's send it courtside and check in with